Oh, come on.
Mr. Kelly, did you have to play that silly game all day?
It's not a silly game, and yes, I do.
Well, it looks pretty silly to me.
Betty, this is golf. G-R-O-F. It's an ancient and honourable and royal game.
Well, if it's so ancient and honourable and royal, how come Prince Charles doesn't play it?
Well, he does. He does. It's just that he plays it on a horse and they call it polo. Apart from that, it's exactly the same.
It is not. I've seen golf. That's that game that Grant Norman plays, and he wins millions and squillions of dollars every year, just so the press can say he's no good at it.
Well, what could be more honourable than winning millions and squillions of dollars every year?
And he isn't always going, oh, come on, that should have gone in. I'm taking it anyway. Even though he missed by a mile.
Okay.
And he certainly doesn't get in his secretary's way while she's busy trying to do all the work that he's supposed to be so very, very busy doing.
Betty, you know better than to walk across the green when I'm putting.
Oh, come on, Mr. Kelly, do you have to play in here?
Yes, I do, because I'm the boss. I'm the head sherang. I am the big bazoo. And when you're the big bazoo, you can do whatever you want to do. And at the moment, what I want to do is practice my golf.
It's that stupid architect's golf day, isn't it? You're just practicing that, aren't you?
That's right, got it in one.
Gee, I don't see why I can't go along as well. I mean, why should you have a holiday while I've got to work?
Betty, this isn't a holiday for me. This is a working day.
Oh, yeah, just imagine.
Yes, and while we're playing, we discuss new trends in architecture, new ideas, new technological breakthroughs.
And you really hope I'll believe all that?
No, I hope the tax department will believe all that. I'm claiming the $100 entry fee as a business deduction.
Oh, well, if you took me as well, they'd have to believe it, wouldn't they?
Would they?
Oh, well, yeah, you wouldn't take your secretary on a holiday, would you?
Well, certainly not this one.
Oh, please, Mr. Kelly, what do you think?
I think I'll take my chances with the tax department. Oh, come on! That one should have gone in. I'm going to take that one anyway.
Dad, can you keep it down, please?
Oh, I am sorry. Am I distracting you from watching my television set that I paid for while you've got your great grubby feet on my coffee table that I only missed a sheen yesterday?
Well, it is a little hard to concentrate, Mr. Kelly. Not that it's bothering me, of course. You go right ahead if you want to, Mr. Kelly. No problem for me.
Thank you. That's very kind of you, Nudge. Ball! Mind if I play through?
Oh, Dad, can't you play these silly games outside? Yeah, Dad, we're trying to watch television.
Oh, now, whose tiny voice is that? Can't be Jennifer's because she knows there's no watching television until all her homework is done.
Me and my big mouth.
Jennifer, go and do your homework.
I'm going. Next time I do that, kick me, will you? Gladly.
What about you, Deborah? Don't you have any homework?
Dad, I left school 2 years ago, remember?
Well, you may have some homework left over. Never too late to improve yourself.
Well, I don't have any homework. And it's very difficult watching the television with you pity-patting all over the place.
I am not pity-patting, I'm putting.
Dad, I have seen putting, and believe me, that is pity-patting.
Missed. Missed again.
Nudge, I warn you, surgical removal of a putter can be a long and extremely painful operation. Particularly from where I'm thinking of putting it.
Oh, good shot. Oh, bad luck. You were robbed. I reckon that should have gone in. I reckon you should take that one anyway, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, shut up.
Dad, why are you spending all your spare time putting golf balls into coffee cups? Correction, putting them anywhere but into coffee cups.
I'm playing in the Architect's Golf Day and I want to win.
But, Dad, there's more to golf than just putting. I mean, don't you have to dive and chop as well?
That's driving shit, Deb.
Have you seen him play?
Good point.
Well, that may be so, but putting's the only thing I can practice all day, so it's the one area where I can get some improvement.
And you've got plenty of room for improvement too, Mr. Kelly.
You know what they say, you drive for show, but you putt for dough.
Dad, in your case, it's more like your driving's bad enough, but your putting's really stuffed.
Dad, I don't know. I mean, I think you could improve on your putting if you just change your equipment.
What, you mean get rid of this putter and get one of those long handle ones?
No, just get rid of the coffee cup and try a bucket.
I didn't think that was very funny, Mr. Kelly. A bucket is very good, Debbie.
What is this? Let's all attack Dad Week? Let's all make Martin feel rotten? Well, thank you very, very much for your support.
Oh, come on, Dad, it was only a joke.
Well, it was a very hurtful one. Oh, what is this? Old Mother Hubbard's cupboard? Why is there not one single plate, cup, saucer or dish in this cupboard? Not one single one.
Who knows? Maybe they all got married.
All right, you lot, into the kitchen. Jennifer,
I'm doing it, Dad. Only stop for a minute, I promise.
could you come in here, please?
Well, Mr. Kelly, if you're not needing me, I think I'll be on the way.
Stop, heel, stay.
Dad, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to make fun of your putting.
Simon, it's got nothing to do with my putting, nothing at all.
I wasn't really reading that comic, Dad. I was only looking at it for a second, and I was about to get right back to my homework when...
We'll discuss that later. What I want to know now is, why are all the plates in this house? I just looked in the cupboard and they're all gone.
Well, maybe they got stolen.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Who'd steal a pile of dishes?
A dish snapper?
Don't be an idiot. Simon, Deborah, could you look in the dishwasher, please?
No problem, Dad. They're all here.
They're in here all the time.
What a surprise. And I suppose they're all clean.
Oh, just as clean as a whistle, Dad.
Yep, the old dishwasher does a great job cleaning up all the dirty dishes. It cleaned them right up.
And I don't suppose that any of you, not even one, thought of putting the dishes away when they were clean.
No?
Why the devil not?
Dad, what's the point? They'll just get dirty and we'll just have to put them back in there.
Well, what do we do for clean dishes in the meanwhile?
Well, we get them out of there.
What, and put the dirty ones back in there with the clean ones?
Oh, we could do that if we did it carefully.
Or we could leave them in the sink until we've got a full load.
Oh, I don't believe this. All right, listen to me. Watch my lips. Oh, get out of it. You will now empty the dishwasher and you will put all the clean dishes away. Is that clear?
Yes, Dad.
Fine, now get to it.
I should have seen it coming in. I should have known it.
What do you mean?
Well, ever since Dad bought this damn dishwasher, it's been nothing but work, work, work.
Right, now, Betty, if Mr. McAllister calls, do you know what to tell him?
Yes, Mr. Kelly.
Right, what do you say?
I'll tell him you're playing golf.
No. For God's sake, woman, he's a client. You can't tell him I'm playing golf.
So, you want me to lie to him?
No, I want you to tell him that I'm conferring with some of my professional colleagues.
That's what I said. You want me to lie to him?
All right, have it your way. Just say what I told you to say. Now, if Dr. Blake calls, what do you tell him?
I'll tell him you're conferring with some of your professional colleagues.
No, if Dr. Blake calls, tell him I'm playing golf.
But hang on, but isn't he a client too?
Yeah, but he's a doctor.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, every time I call him, he's out sailing, so in his case, serves him right.
Oh, Dad, you're ready for your big golf day?
Yep, just about to leave.
And isn't Betty going too?
No, Betty's not going to.
Oh, well, that's not terribly fair. That's because he's the head meringue.
That's Sherang, Betty.
And the big bullseye.
Bazoo, I'm the big bazoo.
Of course you are, Dad. Well, it's a good thing he's having a day off.
Oh, come on now, Betty. You know it's really important that somebody stays here and looks after the business.
Yeah, well, I know, but...
And who better qualified than you? I mean, you know all the ins and outs of the business, don't you?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, well, when you put it like that...
Oh, I do. I think it's vital that you stay here and keep the cogs of industry oiled and the wheels of technology humming.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I better get back to my desk and make sure everything keeps humming and cogging.
Let him cross the whole time, honest.
Oh, what is this stuff anyhow?
Simon, if you don't want to eat it, then just don't eat it, but just don't make a fuss over it.
Oh, it's dreadful. How can you take good ingredients and turn it into this?
Not just eating it.
So what? Nudge would eat burnt sawdust if you put enough tomato sauce on it.
Oh, is that what this is? Oh, I thought it reminded me of something.
Jenny, can I have some of yours?
No way, Simon. This is from my own personal stash of baked beans.
Your own personal stash?
Yeah, I got them in a sample bag at the show last Easter and I've been saving them in case.
Oh, in case of what?
In case Debbie ever cooked dinner.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with my cooking.
Maybe not, but there's something wrong with the things you cook. I mean, what is it?
It's my own creation. It's a sort of meatless spaghetti bolognese.
You can't have spaghetti bolognese without meat. It has meat in it by definition.
Not if it's a vegetarian bolognese. I just use something else instead of meat.
What?
Zucchinis.
What? I hate zucchinis. They have no taste.
Yes, they do. They taste like chocos.
They only taste like Chocos because Chocos don't have any taste either.
Oh, well, if you're going to be picky about it.
Oh, hello there, my happy little family. Daddy's home.
Hi, Dad. You want some dinner? I cooked it.
Oh, no thanks, Deb. I ate at the golf club. Thank God I did. Well, isn't anyone going to ask me how my golf day went?
Oh, yeah. How did your golf day go, Dad?
Ta-da! I won!
You won? You won the whole day?
Well, no, not that.
Well, what did you win?
The raffle!
Raffle.
The raffle!
Wow, terrific.
That's all I get. Wow, terrific. Would anyone care to guess what the raffle prize was?
Oh, no, a bottle of champagne?
Basket of car care products.
A week in Fiji?
What? Dad, I've never been to Fiji.
Do I detect a sudden heightening of interest among you?
Dad, that is fantastic. A week in Fiji? I mean, that's fabulous.
Yeah, flying first class.
Fantastic.
All expenses paid.
Oh, that's tops, Dad.
Yeah, staying at the Reef Resort with tennis, horse riding, all water sports and golf, of course.
Oh, that's great. What a golfer. What a father.
What a raffle winner.
And we can all go, can we, Dad?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
Well, the trip is for 2 people only. Just a moment. There will be no bagsing. I will decide who gets to go with me.
And it'll be me, right, Daddy dear? Ow! What'd you do that for, you little fiend?
I just wanted Dad to remember what you really look like.
Oh, Dad, you wouldn't want to take her. She's a pincher.
And you wouldn't want to take her. She's a phony.
Well, I guess that just leaves me out.
Tim, no way! Oh, Dad, please, take me to Fiji.
Oh, no, come on, stop it. Just everybody calm down. All right? I will decide who gets to go with me.
How?
I will consider during the week who deserves most to go.
You mean we're going to crawl to you for the next 7 days?
You could put it like that, yeah. This is going to be a wonderful week, Gerald.
Oh, it's really exciting, isn't it, Mr. Kelly?
Yes, it is, Betty, and you've been saying that all day.
Yeah, because that's why I'm really excited for you. It's just as well, isn't it, that I didn't come to the golf day with you after all?
I'm sorry. Could you run that past me again?
Well, now I've had the experience, haven't I?
Experience? What experience are you talking about?
Well, running the office all by myself. You know, keeping the wheels oiled and the cogs humming.
Do you really think that I would...
And you can go off on your holiday to Fiji, and I'll look after the business while you're gone.
Do you think I'm out of my mind?
Oh, you said I was the only one you could trust, that I know all the ins and outs of everything that goes in and out.
All right, I can see what you're up to.
Beg yours?
You're trying to frighten me into taking you with me, aren't you? Well, I've seen through your little scheme, Elizabeth, Mary Margaret, St. Francis of Assisi, Teresa Wilson. And it's not going to work.
Oh, well, but what are you going to do about the business?
Oh, I'll just close the office for the week that I'm away.
But that'll cost you money. You might lose a lot of business.
I'll lose a hell of a lot more if I leave you in charge.
Well, maybe so, but this way you'll have to pay me all week for doing nothing.
Some things never change, do they, Betty? Has anyone seen the paper? Damn that paper boy. Where's he hurled it this time?
I've got it, Dad.
Oh, Jenny, how many times have I told you not to read the paper before me?
I wasn't reading it, Dad.
Oh, what were you doing? Cutting it out? Drawing moustaches on all the pictures?
Ironing it.
Ironing it?
Yeah, I ironed it for you so you could read it without the crinkles.
Gee, I've never had an ironed paper before.
Well, all the best gentlemen have their papers ironed. I even made some tea and biscuits.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
And here you are, Tim Tams, your favourite.
But they're not my favourite.
No, well, actually, they're mine, but I was hoping you weren't planning to have them all to yourself.
This wouldn't have anything to do with going to Fiji, would it, Jen?
Fiji? Oh, I'd forgotten all about that.
Yes, I'm sure.
And anyway, I know you take Simon or Debbie with you.
Is that right? What makes you think that?
Well, it stands to reason, doesn't it? Older kids have all the fun. Parents never do anything for their younger kids.
Oh, Jenny, you know that's not true.
You mean it works? I can come with you?
I mean, I haven't decided yet, but your chance is just as good as anyone's.
Well, just remember, Dad, going to Fiji would be very educational for me. You know, we're studying the islands in geography.
Oh, the Pacific Islands.
Not quite, the Greek islands. But then, you know, I might have something to compare them to.
Do you know, you're getting more like your sister every day.
Taller?
Sneakier.
Dad, hi. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd mention it. I just unloaded the dishwasher on the way in.
Is that right? And what made you do that?
Oh, just an impulse, I guess. There it was, full of clean dishes that nobody else had bothered to put away, so I thought, well, I might as well do them. What's she doing here?
Getting in first.
Oh, Jenny just made me a cup of tea, that's all.
Oh, well, I was going to do that.
Well, I did it first.
And she even ironed my paper for me.
Yeah? Well, I wondered who left the iron turned on and didn't put away the ironing board.
I knew I'd done that. I was just going to go into it now.
Well, I think I might just sit down and have a nice little chat with my dear old dad.
Old?
Did I say old? Silly me. Definitely not old, young.
That's pushing it.
At heart, youthful. Still with a boyish grin and a zest for life.
Deborah,
Yes, Dad?
if you continue, I may throw up a whole plate full of Tim Tams.
Dad, about Fiji.
Yes, Deb.
Have you decided yet?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
And?
I'm definitely going.
Yeah, but who are you taking?
Oh, well, you see, that part's still open for negotiation.
Oh.
But, Deborah, there's something you should know.
What is it?
Tea and toast in bed carry a lot of brownie points. Oh, Simon, what are you doing?
Ah, there you are, Dad. Nothing really.
Fine, then.
Actually, I was just putting the old dishwasher on for a wash.
Well, there's no point in running it now. It's empty.
Not anymore. I loaded it up.
What with?
With dishes.
Simon, all the dishes are clean. Deborah put them away half an hour ago.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't loaded it up with clean dishes and you're washing it again.
Well, Dad, these days you can't be too careful with germs. Germs are pretty sneaky. Sometimes one wash just isn't enough.
I don't believe this. Jennifer,
Coming, Dad. Yes, Dad?
why is the ironing board still here?
I don't know. How did that get there?
You left it there.
I did not.
What an unreliable person. Certainly not the type you want to take to Fiji. Oh, Dad, by the way, I just did a load of washing for you on the way in. I hope you don't mind.
What a crawler.
Never mind that. You were supposed to put this away half an hour ago.
But I did.
Why is it still here?
Actually, Debbie put it back when no one was watching.
Shut up, Simon. It's none of your business.
You sneak, Debbie. I'm going to get you for this.
You see, Dad, do you want to take either of these with you?
Oh, come on.
Oh, Dad, come on, you've done the washing. You've never done the washing before.
Shush.
Yes, Dad?
I'd just like to remind you of an ancient Chinese proverb. Children who fight and behave very bad don't go to Fiji with honorable dad. Oh, thanks, Nudge. It's very kind of you to help me.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Kelly. Anyway, I haven't got anything to do until Simon gets home from uni.
You wouldn't be trying to get on my good side, would you?
Your good side?
Yeah, you know. Bula, welcome to Fiji.
Oh, no. Look, I know there's no reason you'd take me. Besides, it'd mean more to Simon.
What would?
Well, I reckon it'd be really good if you took Simon, because it's really good when fathers and sons do things together.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because father and sons are sort of special to each other.
That's true.
And this is your chance to do something really special and worthwhile with your son. Your only son.
Yeah, that's true. He's my only son, isn't he?
Your firstborn.
Yeah.
I envy the pair of you, Mr. Kelly. My father and I never do things together.
Is that right?
Oh, hi, Dad. Oh, hi, Nudge.
Oh, hi, Simon. Nudge and I were just talking, you know, about Fiji.
Oh? Did my name come up?
And something he said made me make up my mind. I'm taking Nudge.
Gee whiz, Dad. Nudge, you're taking Nudge. Why?
Well, he just pointed out that he and his father never do things together, and he was so unselfish about it. I just feel that he deserves to go more than anyone.
That's really wonderful.
Well, don't worry about it, Simon. You don't owe me the pizzas now.
Pizzas? What pizzas?
Oh, Simon promised to buy me 6 pizzas if I made you feel really guilty about not taking him to Fiji. But I said no, of course.
Nudge, do you know how to say goodbye in Fijian?
Go home, Nudge.
Got it in one. All right. now, it's time you all heard my decision. Betty, I am not closing the office.
Oh, well, you can depend on me, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, I know. And on this tape, I've dictated 40 letters, and I want them all typed up by the time I get back.
40 letters?
Yeah, so you better get started now.
Oh, but...
Off you go.
So, Dad, who's going with you?
Yeah, who are you going to take?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. None of you are going to go.
No.
That's right. You were all so busy fighting and backstabbing, I decided that none of you should go. Particularly you.
But Dad, the trip is for two. I mean, who are you going to take?
Nobody. I rang the airline. I am going twice.
I don't believe it.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Well, what?
Putting all those clean plates back in the dishwasher.
Hey Dad is a Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.